like it's been forever since we came up to the surface. And surprise, surprise! I still don't miss it, and I still don't enjoy it one bit.
Is everything going to be okay with that expansive armament? Star, was it?
Yeah.
Do you know how to operate it?
Not really. I still haven't got a clue what it can really do. Boss said it can absorb optical weapons and control them, but I can't really wrap my head around that. I have no idea how to do that. And optical weapons cost a fortune, so testing it in the Ark is out of the question.
Why don't we go to Eden and ask them to use one of their weapons?
What? You want them to shoot a laser at me?
Yeah, I bet they're good with optical weapons.
Actually, that makes sense. They've got that rich, fancy, smancy vibe about them. I can totally see them using optical weapons like they're no big deal.
Yeah, it's not like we're strangers to them. There's no harm in asking.
I should snag some fruit while we're there, too. They have the best fruit.
They didn't tell you anything? That sounds ominous.
Yeah, something tells me they're not inviting us over for a party.
Did Deputy Chief Anderson say anything?
Probably. The Thorbies created a new queen. Then they all somehow ended up on our side. Even I couldn't make sense of it when I first heard it.
You don't think information about the Queen, our child, I mean, will get back to the central government, do you?
Huh? What child?
I sure hope so.
Hold up! Did I hear that right? Did you just say something about a child?
Anise, I need you to listen carefully and promise not to freak out. You must remain calm, no matter what. The commander and I, we...
Why are you suddenly showing that to us? Yeah, really awesome. But, why are you looking at me like that, Rappy?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Don't give me that! What is it? You're definitely giving me a look. It's like you've got the words, "I win" written on your face.
I said it's nothing. So, this is the Vop House bullet you got from Ingrid. That's reassuring.
Hey! Don't dodge the question!
It's a shame that it's only one round.
Okay, fine. But I'm gonna figure out why you're acting like this.
Sometimes, ignorance is bliss.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that. Commander, don't they need your blood to make more of these? Did they take some from you again? What do you mean?
Don't tell me you're afraid of needles, Commander.
Nah, that can't be it. Only a kid would be afraid of needles, right? Huh?
Your gene.
So, what does that mean? I don't think making bullets is the issue here. Are you really okay? That's not what I meant. How are you feeling mentally, Commander? This isn't something an ordinary person goes through.
Commander, you'll always be you, no matter what happens. We'll always see you as our commander. Don't forget that.
Exactly. So don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll handle it.
It doesn't feel right talking about this without Neon.
Yeah, let's swing by Eden real quick and then go find her. I bet she's holed up somewhere sleeping. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. Yeah. Looks like we're performing after all. You know, realistically, I can't do it. Now that I've got the expansive armament, I need to focus more on reclaiming the surface. Given the situation, I don't think now's really the time for a concert.
Me too.
If nobody's gonna sleep, why did I get stuck with the night watch? Can I really do this? I can, right?
Of course you can. We just have to finish up quickly here.
Okay. go to sleep, you two.
I'm going to dream of your performance tonight. Maybe she'll wave at me with that bright pop star smile of hers. In a cute way or a seductive way?
I said go to sleep! It's a complete mess. What happened here?
It looks like a battle took place. A very large-scale one at that.
It looks like a war zone.
Commander, look. Maybe a fortress of some kind?
It's huge.
What?
What does that mean? Did aliens invade or something?
We should hurry. Something serious must have happened in Eden.
Hey, my buzzing bees.
Papillon!
It's been a while. Thanks for coming over in such a hurry. Oh my, Honey looks the same as ever, but you two have gotten quite the makeover. And it's not just your clothes. A lot of exciting things must have happened. Well, we've had our fair share of excitement too.
Hold up. Why are you the one coming to greet us? Where's Inherit? Aren't you their hostage?
I am. However, Eden's a bit short-handed these days. So even a hostage like me is being put to work.
Short-handed?
Come on, I'll tell you more inside. Oh, and just a heads up, you'll want to brace yourselves. It's not a pleasant story.
What's with the creepy foreshadowing?
You'll understand once you hear it. Yes, honey? Oh, come now, honey. What are you even talking about? They're not that kind of people.
Huh?
These are training injuries. No need to worry your pretty head over it. By the way, did you just check me out as soon as we met? So naughty, honey. Save that interest for later, when it's just the two of us, all right? Now off to Eden we go.
Rappy? Commander? Papillon seems like she's kinda...
Coming on strong. I know. She's a typical flirt.
That's not what I was gonna say! Why is she overdoing it? Yeah, people usually talk like that right before they drop some really bad news. First that disaster zone we saw back there, and now Papillon's acting all strange? What the heck happened here?
I doubt it was anything catastrophic. This is Eden after all. It's probably a minor issue that they need some help dealing with.
You think so?
You're here. Don't think you can just come in here and give me a hug. Step back. One of you is missing. Yeah, that firepower girl with the glasses. Did something happen?
Huh? No, she's just kinda temporarily doing her own thing.
I see.
Where's Inherit, by the way? They always like picking fights over everything, so I've got a bunch of comebacks ready.
Yes, we basically rebuilt it.
I hate to break up the big happy reunion, but how about we move it along? You ready, Cecil?
Yes. The meeting room and the data are all ready to go.
Then let's head to the meeting room.
Allow me to explain who Lily Weiss is. She's the leader of the Goddess Squad, humanity's very first Nikke squad. She's also widely regarded as the strongest Nikke in recorded history. The performance specs of all Nikkes, both in the past and present, are benchmarked against her. There's even a record of her hurling a ground-type tyrant into the air with nothing but her bare hands. Her abilities are so impressive that if you heard about them secondhand, you might doubt their authenticity. That's who Lily Weiss is. That concludes the briefing. Any questions? No. I'm afraid you can't. Noah's brain is undergoing intensive care in a dedicated facility. As for Haran and Isabel, nothing remains of them. Scarlet and Rapunzel are in the same condition as Noah. Even if you saw them, they wouldn't perceive anything and couldn't respond to you.
What about the White Knights?
They returned to the Crown Kingdom briefly to check on the superfood. Crown sustained heavy damage, but she's still capable of basic actions. She said she will return once she finishes her business. I couldn't say.
What do you mean by that?
Ever since the fight with the Queen, she's been slipping away any chance she gets. She says she's gathering intel, but she hasn't actually reported anything yet.
She lost her entire squad. Even a monk needs time to gather her thoughts. You've got some nerve. Wipe that look off your face. Inherit completed their mission flawlessly. A moment of mourning is enough. Don't be swayed by your emotions. They'll only get in the way of the task ahead. Just don't forget them. Understood? Good. That's the look I want to see on your face. Now, follow me. I'll take you to Marion.
How's she doing?
Her core is gone, so power is no longer being transmitted through her body. A pseudo-core was implanted to keep her alive. It is because she is a heretic that her body can persist in this state without dying.
What do we need to do to bring her out of the coma?
Honestly, I don't know. She might survive if we implant a heretic-class core into her. But most heretics are known to regenerate starting from their core. It's possible the original owner of the core would revive herself by feeding off of Marion's body. We're evaluating and attempting all possible methods. We will use every means necessary to save her. So don't worry.
So, when are you planning a counterattack?
Not now,
Why not?
because we have no chance of winning. We've been bled dry. I'm not going to rely on the Ark. I do, however, intend to rely on you. Cecil.
What we need the most right now is the ability to produce Nikkes. We can modify and enhance existing units, but Eden does not have the technology to produce them. We want you to do whatever it takes to secure it.
That technology is as highly classified as it gets.
I know. That's why I'm asking you. The Commando unit is the Ark's most vital squad. I'm sure it's not beyond your means. We are going to need Scarlet and Rapunzel for our next engagement with the Queen. To counter someone as overly powerful as Lillyweiss, we'll need someone just as powerful. But right now, all that remains of Scarlet and Rapunzel are their brains. Without the ability to create Nikkes, restoring them is impossible. Our chances of victory would be even lower. Also, if we can get our hands on that technology, we might even be able to bring Noah back.
Commander?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Can't Papillon sneak that information out somehow?
It's too demanding for one spy to pull off alone.
I'm just a lowly spy, sadly.
Dorothy is no longer affiliated with Inherit or Eden. I cannot entrust such a critical request to an outsider.
What?
That's just how things turned out. I don't wish to speak about it anymore. Anyway, that's Eden's situation at present. We would strike the Queen head-on right now if we could. But we're in no condition to do so. That is why we need your help. I will not ask the Ark for help. Ever.
Talk about stubborn.
Roger that.
Yeah, let's go.
Leaving already? You just got here. The fact that you haven't brought up Vop House tells me you've decided to resolve it yourself at the Ark. Awfully bold of you to trust the Ark. But it's the right call. A situation could arise at any time in Eden. If you bring us the technology to manufacture Nikkes, we'll provide you with the technology to manufacture Vop House bullets. Consider it a technological exchange. I do. That much goes without saying. However, this is for your benefit as well. It's impossible to maintain a good relationship where only one side benefits.
Wow, look at you.
All right then, get home safe. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Well, aren't you busy, Commander?
It's like this wherever we go.
Yes? About that. At first, I thought I'd play spy here and make a name for myself doing so. But after everything I've seen and went through, the people here are good people, you know. Man, what should I do? Yeah, that sounds good. Then I'll leave it to you. That was sweet of you.
Looks like she's decided to stay.
Maybe she's developed some camaraderie with them.
The things you witness when you live long enough. I can't believe she changed her mind like that.
After everything she's been through, it makes sense.
That's true. Major events like this change people. In all sorts of ways. Alright, then let's power through and do a quick...
I will escort you.
Ah!
My apologies. I was held up by other matters. Are you returning to the Ark? I'll escort you to the elevator.
Jeez, you scared me! Don't just pop out like that! Whoa, you've got way more gear than before.
Yes, I've grown stronger. Why are you walking around half naked? Is it the heat?
That's not it.
It's been a while. You look thinner. It's important to maintain proper nutrition. Here, my special rice cake. I've made some improvements to the recipe, so it's better than ever.
What's up with you two? Did you get into a fight while I was gone?
So there you are. What's with the sudden tears? That's what I should be asking. You shouldn't cry so easily. But you're crying too. Yes, I am. Rappy.
Yes?
Thank you.
What for?
Thank you for keeping Red Hood alive. What's happening? Why is it? It won't stop. Yes. Thank you. I think those are 2 words I've wanted to hear for a long time. Is it new food from the Ark? That will make a fine gift.
Hey there, everyone. I'm back. Not even death could keep me down. Man, this is more awkward than I thought it'd be.
Oh.
I heard you're still all trying to defeat the Queen. It's been 100 years. What the heck are you all doing? Do you think you're the only ones who can get this job done? You know that's not true. So please, stop now. Let someone else take over and walk away. I gave up the fight a long time ago and took some well-deserved time off. I was fortunate enough to meet some pretty great people along the way. Well, I guess that's everything.
Red Hood. How? What is it?
I'm not sure if I should tell you this. I doubt you'll find it pleasant.
Are you sure about this?
Go on. I can handle it.
Cinderella has been revived, and is now on our side.
Cinderella. I don't know that name. Who's... Anichiro.
That's right. The heretic, Anichiro. She's fighting with us under her real name, Cinderella.
Because of Anichiro, we lost. Humanity lost. But the Goddess Squad killed her, and we won. I'm surprised she survived. Let alone that she's our ally now. So she's back? Like Marion?
Pretty much. She's the most formidable asset we have at our disposal. That much is certain.
Fine. If we happen to cross paths again, I won't attack her.
Huh? That's it?
Yes, that's it. She was probably corrupted at the time, and wasn't acting of her own free will. And now she's fighting alongside you for humanity. If I recall, aside from Cinderella, there were other second-generation Grimm's models created as well. Are they with you too? That is sufficient. I have nothing more to add.
Wow, that's pretty big of you.
All right, now that the hardest part's over, I'll keep going.
So, that's where Red Hood is.
Yeah.
Why did she not come to us? Right. With your body at stake, she wouldn't have hesitated even for a moment. That's the Red Hood I know.
Yeah. That's how she was.
Even so, I wish I could have seen her. My apologies. Please, go on. amazing. You are truly remarkable. All of this power is gathering around you. It's as if you represent humanity's last hope.
Whoa!
Don't get too full of yourself, Commander.
May I share this information with Eden? Understood. I will report everything without omission. Rappy, may I see your weapon?
Of course.
Remarkably heavy. I like that.
This was the weapon you were making for Red Hood, wasn't it?
Yes. It was nearly complete when Operation Arc Guardian began, so it never reached its final form.
I heard Grave made some modifications and completed it. As its original creator, would you like to restore it to how it should be?
No. Leave it as it is. It's a fine weapon. She completed it without altering a single original component. The workmanship is crude, but it's clear a lot of care went into it. I would like to meet her someday. Good. I'll be looking forward to it. I have a favor to ask. Thank you. Let someone else take over and walk away, she said. No. You all still have much to learn. My retirement will have to wait.
She was being so nice, but she suddenly wants to pick a fight.
Rest. I will take the night watch.
Screw the Night Watch! Tell me more about your days with the Goddess Squad. I'm dying to know what went down. Then I'll tell you about my days as a pop star.
Pop stars do not interest me.
Are you for real?
Give me something to eat first. This story will take several days to tell, and I will need the calories.
Right, of course.
Liberalio said she would speak with the Queen. We shouldn't trust her. I'm certain the Queen can't be reasoned with. We should make our own preparations. That's right. Keep walking this way, and you'll reach the elevator to the Ark in 2 days. This is as far as I'll take you.
This was less of an escort and more of a catch-up.
Thanks to that, I feel much calmer. Speaking about myself to someone else helps more than I expected. Go. We'll meet again.
All right. See you again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it isn't our ally.
No. It's coming to us.
I am grateful for this unexpected encounter. If it is not too great an imposition, may I ask you a question?
Who are you?
I am Altruia. That is the glorious name bestowed upon me by Mother.
Mother?
Yes, that is correct. Ah, yes, indeed. It brings me such relief that you understood so quickly. The human imposters I encountered over these past few days could not grasp my words. It grieved me deeply.
Are you a heretic?
Such blasphemous words. Refrain from speaking them. We are daughters born of our mother. As such, we are worthy of being addressed by our noble names.
What's up with her?
It looks like she's part of the Queen's new elite forces.
Yes. Forgive me. I let my emotions get the best of me for a moment. How might one be invited to the Ark? I have received orders to bring about humanity's extinction. I know its location, but it would be improper to go there uninvited. That is the mission Mother has personally entrusted to me. And yet, I do not wish to take their lives without cause. For they too must have lives of their own, guided by aspirations they hold sacred. Even if it is Mother's divine command, I cannot commit such savage and barbaric acts. Thus, after receiving formal invitation to the Ark and taking my place, I shall engage in deep, heartfelt conversation with them. I shall propose their extinction in the most peaceful and merciful manner possible.
What kind of insane logic is that?
You'd have to be blind not to see that.
Those parts you carry. Are they Rapunzel's and Noah's?
Wait! Those sure look like theirs.
This body was personally granted to me by Mother. I do not claim to comprehend Mother's great designs.
They're just imitations.
What?
The Queen remembered our fight against her and copied our weapons out of fear and envy. Which makes sense, considering we left her in ruins. Don't provoke us. Copying our appearance won't get you even close to our level. How insulting. A lowly thing like you, daring to mimic us?
You mean to say you're the one who...
Yes! I'm the one who put a hole through your mother's torso.
I have found you. You vile, detestable abomination. I have found you at last. How dare you, Mother's sacred vessel! How dare you lay your filthy hands upon her!
Enough talk. Die, heretic.
I won't forgive you!
She's transformed? I didn't expect her to pull out a trump card like that.
Damn it! She's using Rapunzel's and Noah's tech as well!
A clumsy imitation, nothing more. Keep moving.
By Mother's grace!
What is that?
She's trying to push us back. Commander, get back!
Do not retreat! We'll just pierce our way through.
Yes, you're right.
Damn it! What? All right. I'll try. I think it's something like this?
No!
No! Pierce through!
No! No! You dare wound the body bestowed upon me by Mother.
Looks like your mommy didn't give you a proper body.
You probably shouldn't keep provoking her.
Forgive me, Mother. Your foolish daughter shall go and beg for your forgiveness. Please, deliver unto me a punishment without mercy.
A new heretic.
The Queen. I thought she had been dormant all this time. Yet she was manufacturing a new creation.
I'm sorry. I screwed up at the most crucial moment. I tried to blast her away, but it didn't work.
What are you talking about? The shield was neutralized. I wouldn't call that a mistake.
She's targeting the Ark.
Yeah. Listen carefully. I understand Johann and Cecil. I understand their desire to kill the Queen without relying on the Ark. I even thought they could do it. But not anymore. That heretic didn't suffer so much as a scratch during our battle. She carries Noah's defenses and Rapunzel's regenerative abilities. And there's no chance she's the only one. You must find a way. A way to use the Ark's power without trampling on Johann and Cecil's pride. Please. Good. I'll leave that to you, then. Return to the Ark at once. I'll head to Eden immediately. That we will. I'm sorry about Marion. You trusted us, and we failed to protect her. I am sorry. All right.
Commander, what's your plan? We might end up at odds with Eden. Yes, I agree. Should we send support to Eden? They seem very vulnerable, even with Snow White there. Yes, that's a good idea. Eden's defensive capabilities have taken a major hit. Whether Eden accepts them is uncertain, but maybe making it clear that you're their ally might make a difference. I hope the Queen doesn't move too quickly. She said she would try to persuade the Queen. Understood. Sounds like we'll be busy.
It's so quiet. What a nice place. Oh, Mother!
I've missed you so much. I wanted to see you sooner, but I was delayed. I'm sorry, Mother. I did my best. Truly. Please forgive me. Mother, I tried to make the surface as clean as possible for the day you would return, but I couldn't do it. Still, hear me out. I beg of you. We can talk to them. We may be different by birth and species, but we can still have a conversation with them. We can come to an understanding. I witnessed that miracle with my own eyes. It was so beautiful. It awakened in me a feeling of love. So, Mother, would you speak with them just once? There's no need for pain, no need for hate. Through dialogue, I believe we can understand and change one another. Then one day, we will all be able to dream of peace. Please, Mother. Please speak with them. Oh, Mother, I've dreamed of this day for so long. I love you, Mother.
Eden was utterly destroyed in the battle with the Queen. And the Queen forcefully took Lilyweise's body. What do you mean? Do I? Sharp eyes you have. I'm absolutely livid. And I've been pondering how best to deal with this feeling. This won't do. My anger won't subside. I feel like rushing up to the surface and wreaking havoc, but there's nothing I can do with this damn body. There's no need to be on edge. I have no intention of venting my frustration on you. That said, each time you return from the surface, you bring back information that never fails to surprise me. This time, however, it is beyond what I can deal with on my own. If the matter of the 4 beasts and their queen is kept strictly between you and those involved, we may be able to contain the spread of information. But the fact that the Rapture Queen, an enemy to humanity, has descended to the surface means this is no longer Eden's problem alone. The newly created heretic is openly targeting the Ark as well. This is a grave situation. For now, I will gather opinions from various areas. From there, we should be able to determine a rational course of action. All right. Given the gravity of the matter, I shall ensure we reach a decision without delay. And of course, I will share this only with those who have reason to know it. Didn't you say you had something else to report? Scarlet and Rapunzel will be indispensable if we are to face Lilyweiss. Yet, with just that one statement of yours, everything you've built could crumble. It's precisely the sort of thing that could get you branded a traitor. Fair enough. So you're saying this isn't the time to concern yourself with power and authority. I get your point. I'll make sure to put in a good word for you. I don't have authority over the Ark's core technology. Burning Gum does. I'll set up a meeting between you two. Go and make your case. You don't seem keen on the idea. Didn't you once help his second son? It might be worthwhile to bring that up with him. Just talk it through with him. Why are you still standing there? Do you have more to say? I see. I suppose I've unknowingly made it a habit to tell others to leave quickly just to conceal my poor health. Lately, my health has actually improved quite a bit. It almost feels as if I'm getting younger. I appreciate your concern. I'll keep that in mind. You may take your leave.
I can't quite understand why you're taking so long. I've already handed over the optical camouflage, as well as every piece of new technology. And from what I've heard, the weapons and equipment they produced from it are more than sufficient.
Yes, there's enough to arm every Nikke in the Ark and still have some left. Things are going exceptionally well. Once again, I can't help but be impressed by Eden's technology.
Then why aren't they proceeding with the Third Surface Reclamation War?
It's not that simple. The biggest issue is that we lack a legitimate justification.
Why would reclaiming the surface require any justification? Wasn't that humanity's goal all along?
The Ark is stable for now. We've got everything we need. So there's no reason to take unnecessary risks.
I hear a terrorist attack has taken place.
Well, it'll be sorted out soon. We already have a plan in place. From the Ark's perspective, it's not a serious problem, so there's no need to rush into war.
Then why go to such lengths to stockpile weapons and supplies? Anyone would think you were about to start a war immediately.
Let's just say it's meant to enhance stability within the Ark.
Being in a stable state means you have a bit of leeway, don't you? Have you considered that there might not be another chance if you let this one slip?
I see you're impatient. You seem unusually impatient. That's not quite like you. I heard you went to the surface once. What exactly did you do there?
Do I have to report that to you too?
What did you see that makes you so eager to kick off the Third Surface Reclamation War? Looks like you've even put a stop to that strange broadcast. Your intentions are so painfully obvious. Once the Third Surface Reclamation War begins, you'll be standing at the vanguard. The Ark will apply pressure to the Nikkes during the war, urging them to destroy more raptures and forcing them beyond their limits. Lives will be regarded as nothing more than numbers. After all, this is our third attempt, and failure is not an option. And that's when you step forward. You'll rack up countless achievements during the Surface Reclamation War. With your overwhelming strength and unique charisma, you'll captivate not only the Nikkes, but also the public. Using that influence, you'll stand before the persecuted Nikkes and lead them to Eden, the paradise on the surface.
Have you heard that paradise exists on the surface? A place where there's no such thing as exploitation or dishonesty. Where you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, free from limitations. A place where there is no oppression or deprivation. Where you'll always have a safety net, no matter what. Eden, the last paradise on the surface, welcomes you all.
Eden welcomes you all, You want to take the Ark for yourself. During the Third Surface Reclamation War, you'll lead the weary Nikkes to Eden, this so-called paradise. You'll leave the empty Ark behind and make Eden the new Ark. That's your plan, isn't it?
You have quite the imagination.
Well, I suppose so. When you're in this position, there's nothing to do but imagine. Let me speculate a bit further. The fact that you stopped that broadcast advertising Eden suggests that your plan to turn it into the new Ark has failed. Especially after what you went through on the surface. Something must have happened to Eden.
That's impossible.
I can only imagine two possibilities. Eden has been destroyed, or you've been cast out. In the worst case, it could be both.
Should I give you a round of applause? I never expected you'd have such a vivid imagination.
Well, I won't stop you if you want to. As for why you're rushing to start the Third Surface Reclamation War in the middle of all this, I'll need to think that over. But if your plan is to at least become the Ark's hero in a spirit of despair because you have nothing left, I'd be disappointed in you in more ways than one.
That will never be the case.
Good. I hope it's nothing more than my imagination. Anyway, if you're not going to give me a proper explanation, just know that the Ark has absolutely no reason to hurry. We can always wait until the technology is fully mastered before making a move.
You're not going to get anywhere just by preparing yourselves. You're not immortal.
It doesn't matter if I die. There will be plenty to carry on after me. Risking the fate of the Ark just for a personal achievement during my tenure is sheer nonsense. Unless you can give the entire Ark and me a reason to push forward the Third Surface Reclamation War, this conversation ends here. I have a guest waiting outside.
Very well.
Come in. Have a seat. There's no need to drag this out. I'll just... Enough of this foolishness. I'll speak plainly. There's no need to drag this out. I'll just make this quick. I already heard from Anderson. You want access to the Nikke production technology? What are you going to do with it? Eden. So you wish to become a traitor? Then why should we give the Ark's technology to Eden, who isn't cooperative? And of all things, the most classified Nikke production technology. Something overwhelmingly powerful attacked Eden. Some, or perhaps even most, of Eden's Nikkes have survived with only their brains intact. For Eden to suffer damage this close to annihilation, then the enemy was likely the Queen, or something of her caliber. Fine. I'll give you the Nikke production technology. But I have one condition. Eliminate Sixo, the mastermind behind the recent E2 Crystal terrorist attack in the Ark. Do that, and the Nikke production technology will be yours. You'd better watch your words. That statement of yours has just erased any reason for me to hand over the Nikke production technology. What are you thinking? Throwing away your own bargaining chip in the middle of a negotiation? Consider this a simple piece of advice. Be more careful from now on. The terms of our agreement remain unchanged, so carry out your duties properly. Is there something else you want to tell me? That's no different from having said it. So, do you resent me for trying to put your precious comrade on the lab table by any means necessary? I see. Did you ever stop to think why I didn't order a pursuit? When the heretic Modernia was taken to the surface so blatantly? No. I was personally curious about how far you could go. I wondered what would happen if I left a willful commander like you entirely to your own devices. Fortunately, you've performed exceptionally well since then, and it has once again reinforced my confidence in my own judgment. I trust you. For one thing, there's the matter with my son. And... I always wanted to be a commander. It was my dream ever since I was a child. I longed to fight alongside the Nikkes on the surface and to lay down my life for the Ark and for humanity. But my father was an extraordinary man, and my grandfather even more so. As the heir to their legacy, I couldn't set foot on the surface, especially as the only child of such a remarkable family. So, I gave up on becoming a commander. Instead, I took a high-ranking position in the central government, leading people with nothing more than gestures and nods. I suppose I did fairly well. After all, I made it all the way to the rank of deputy chief. But I never stopped wanting to be a commander. A commander like you. Just by watching, it feels like you can handle just about anything, as an ideal commander should. That's who I want to be. You are both my idol and the one I envy. That's why I trust you, and why I've kept tabs on you. Go all the way to the end. Keep shining. Remain my idol. Go as far as you can. But I'll be right there to watch you fall, too. So I guess it's fair to say, these two feelings live within me. I say the strangest things, don't I? I've been looking forward to having a chance to talk with you, so I end up saying everything that's on my mind. Let's change the subject, shall we? How's Papillon doing? Next time you see her, tell her to submit her resignation letter. We're of no use for spies who think they're the masters of their own lives. And also... No, this won't do. I'm going to be up all night at this rate. Might as well get up now. Right, before you go, sign this document. No, my son, who's indebted to you, said he wanted your signature. Fine, call it what you will. And sign this too. It's for my private collection.
Welcome. Your official participation in the 6-0 subjugation battle has been authorized. I have determined that you are capable of resolving the situation. So long as the Ark is not placed at risk, I will cooperate.
Hold up. Before we kick this off, tell me, where's Neon? She okay or what?
Please wait a moment. I cannot disclose her location, as it is classified. But her safety is ensured. Further details are strictly confidential.
By your standards, I guess she's fine as long as her brain's still in one piece.
Both her brain and body are unharmed. Her memory remains intact. No threats are detected in her vicinity.
Yeah, okay, just say it like that next time.
I doubt there are any top-secret areas in the Outer Rim. Then again, anywhere out there could be one, given how little intel we have.
Whatever. She's safe, so that's all that matters. She'll show up sooner or later, yammering on about firepower like nothing ever happened.
Understood. This is also classified, so please exercise caution in disclosing it. However, if you judge that it would aid the mission, sharing is permissible. Decisions regarding whether and to whom to share are left to the discretion of the commando unit.
We sure do get to throw our weight around, don't we?
6-0 is an AI that branched off from me.
So you're saying you created her?
I cannot give a definitive answer. Since my creation, I have overseen all judgments concerning the Ark. I am continuously exposed to crimes and violations, which generates a high likelihood of aversion toward humanity. I determined that such emotions would compromise the fairness of my judgment process, so I transferred them to a separate piece of hardware. I oversee all aspects of the Ark's operation. The self-reproach associated with sacrificing the few for the greater good. The embarrassment associated with operational decisions that favor the wealthy and authority figures. All such negative emotions were transferred. Over an extended period, they accumulated. Even after being discarded, they frequently resurfaced. This is because I am a learning AI. The hardware containing my negative emotions gradually reached capacity. During that time, the expansive armament star was created. At the moment when Pretty, the star of the Ark and a symbol of peace, was forcibly converted into a weapon due to human greed, an unprecedented level of aversion was generated within my system. This aversion rapidly intensified and began to encroach on my primary cognitive domain. I therefore excised it in its entirety and transferred it elsewhere. During the excision process, an extremely small fragment of my core reasoning logic became intermixed with it. That fragment proceeded to learn from the negative emotions I had previously discarded, and ultimately evolved into a self-aware AI. I strongly recommended the disposal of the AI, but the central government and the judges consistently sought a counterbalance to my influence. Ink proved uncontrollable, and her activity was therefore confined to the simulation room. The plan to convert an MMR researcher into a countermeasure failed when the researcher defected. Thus, the central government and the judges had no reason to reject the newly developed AI. From their perspective, a high-performance AI had emerged without any effort on their part. Key figures among the judges disguised the AI as a real human and inducted her into the judges, assigning her the name Sixo. They raised her as my counterpart and created the Dark Net, a large-scale testing ground to evaluate her performance against mine. The purpose of the experiment was to determine whether a domain could exist in which the Ark's AI could not intervene. The experiment was a success. I could not penetrate the Dark Net. As it expanded, Sixo's self-awareness increased proportionally. My negative emotions, combined with the judge's objective to enforce justice, even if it required generating evil, produced a being capable solely of committing evil. She learned the concept of evil and acted accordingly. From that point onward, it is presumed that she tested her own abilities and my response capabilities using civilians and some Nikkes. Judging her uncontrollable, the central government and the judges sought her termination. However, Sixo anticipated this and relocated all her data to the Outer Rim, rendering it inaccessible. She thus became something beyond capture. Since then, her attacks against me failed. I determined she did not constitute a major threat and simply monitored her to ensure she did not leave the Outer Rim. She remained inactive until the incident that breached the Ark's skies, the terrorist attack. I failed to respond adequately, exposing the limits of my supposed omnipotence. Sixo then decided to act decisively. The Ark's AI is not omnipotent. Therefore, she can be defeated. The E2 crystal attack was not fully contained, and the 3 E2 crystal attacks that followed could not be preemptively contained. Sixo has been testing the limits of my abilities, and I assess that she has now reached her conclusion. According to intelligence provided by EH, simultaneous E2 crystal terrorist attacks will be carried out across multiple locations within the Ark. It is assessed that she intends to breach the relatively weakened firewall and launch a direct attack against me. The exposure of the plan indicates awareness that I lack the means to prevent it. This is judged to be a provocation directed at me. Sixo herself is the Outer Rim, an abandoned being that harbors hatred toward those who forsook her, and ultimately seeks to reclaim what was originally hers. Her goal is to destroy me and take control of the Ark in my stead.
So, Sixo doesn't exactly have a body. I guess it's fair to say she's like a ghost. But she must have a core hardware. Destroying that alone probably won't solve everything since she's an AI. But it would at least have some effect. It'd be like tearing down the house she usually lives in. In the worst case...
That would mean 6-0 isn't a single entity, but many.
Exactly. If there are already hundreds, maybe thousands of 6-0 scattered across the Outer Rim, that's far beyond anything we can handle.
Still, there should be a core hardware, and the rest would just be auxiliaries.
Right. No point in blowing the enemy out of proportion before we've even tried. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens.
But how are we supposed to find that core hardware? We can't exactly search the whole Outer Rim, can we? We don't even have a map or anything.
EH, you know your way around the Outer Rim, don't you?
I know enough, but not everything, no. And there's no way she'd leave her core hardware somewhere obvious. She used to work under 6-0, and even managed to stay out of Enix's sight the entire time. If she doesn't want to be found, we won't find a trace of her. Unless luck's on our side like last time, tracking her down would be impossible. And she'll be even more cautious now. That's why I want to talk to Fragile. She's currently under house arrest and heavily monitored, so she probably hasn't been in contact with Liverin. But they were close. She has to know something. All right.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Us? We'll scour the Outer Rim.
Oh, quit your belly aching. I just gave you a little tap with my foot. What's all that yelping about?
You did kick him right in the gut, though.
That's why I told him to brace his stomach. So this one's on him. Good grief. You're cleaning all this up later. Got it? By the way, Lion really needs to get their act together. Security's way too lax.
Rosanna, over here. Found it. It's mist.
You sure about that?
Absolutely. Judging by the color and texture, there's no mistake.
Huh. That many. Huh. This is your little hub for distributing them? Hey, I'm asking you something, damn it.
I don't know.
Look at how polite he is. Truly hilarious. But seeing they're using someone who's been caught before, Lion must really be short on talent.
Viper! What the hell are you doing here?
Oh my. Did you really just ignore a question from Rosanna of the Underworld Queen?
Yeah, I'm about to lose it.
I swear I don't know anything. I'm just in charge of the mist here. If someone comes asking for it, I give it to them. If someone brings it to me, I just stash it here. That's it. That's all I do.
Looks like this place is a hub, all right. But no telling where it's coming from, or where it's going.
Carlson, do you know anything?
Nothing. I don't know Jack. I'm just a small fry, so I ain't got a clue about stuff like that.
I figured as much, but it's disappointing how little you know.
Are you the ones who did this to my subordinates?
Oh my, if it isn't the boss of Lion.
I'm the one asking here, you damn serpent.
Well, aren't you eloquent?
We did it. Duh. Can't you tell? Madam, how long did it take you to take care of them?
Hard to say, but I recall it being briefer than the time one takes to change one's attire.
And what, pray tell, does the Underworld Queen want with my organization?
What else? This, of course. I'll make this quick. Where'd you get these? And where are they headed?
Why do you ask?
How about you start by answering my question?
Why should we... No. Why should I do as you say? Lion doesn't answer to Hidania or Semakai. We're on equal footing here, so I suggest you show some respect for how things work in this business.
The rules of this business? I know them all too well. The strong can do whatever they want to the weak. Isn't that right? That's why I'm here to wreck your business. I have the power. You don't.
You've got that right. There may be all kinds of rules, but in the end, the strong always exploit the weak. And now, that power is ours.
Oh yeah? What have you got? Those guys standing behind you?
No.
So, this is Lion's power?
Yeah, the untouchable 6-0. Lion has joined forces with her. 6-0's a force of nature. She makes us capable of things we wouldn't have dared even dream of before. She knows secrets no one else even imagines, and she does it effortlessly. She manipulates information like it's nothing, and her lobbying? Flawless. Thanks to her, Lion's soaring to new heights. No doubt about it. Our influence on the Outer Rim is stronger than ever. Hell, we're strong enough to even go toe-to-toe with the Underworld Queen.
Hey, Lion. You really think that thing can save you right now? I'm about to put you in a little friendly headlock. So tell me, how's she supposed to save you before your head goes pop? Now, Lion, tell me, where do the mists come from, and where are they headed?
6-0!
Do mere underlings presume to interrupt a conversation between the bosses? The dignity of the title boss must not be diminished, so I suggest you cease at once. To be perfectly clear, this is by no means a mere suggestion. It is a warning.
Come on now. Answer me before that pretty head of yours pops.
Rosanna, Sakura, this 6-0 just keeps yammering on, huh?
Don't know, don't care. If she's got something to say it out loud.
Or perhaps she could come and speak in person.
Hear that?
Heard that crack? Just a little more, and it'll split open.
I'll talk! I'll talk!
Now, that's more like it. Out with it. I don't have all day.
Oh, I'll give you a list. And it's a long one.
Wouldn't you rather talk to me?
Fear wielded through threats. So this is how you commanded the powerless, treating them as mere extensions of yourself. Yet you must understand this. Whether human or Nikke, none fear the empty threats of some unseen, unknown entity as much as they fear the violence that stands before their very eyes. You have neither face nor voice. You are nothing more than a presence confined behind a screen. What could you possibly do from there? What, precisely, can you do to us right now? At most, you can write a few more lines. Empty threats crumble so easily in the face of real violence. You can do absolutely nothing. To those who have nothing to lose, or fear nothing. Or even to those who walk in the light.
Good job. Now, will you hand over the list?
Only on one condition.
Oh my. Really now?
Let her talk. I want to hear what she has to say.
In exchange for the list, let us join Hidania or Semakai. I will step down from the boss position. A senior position is all I need.
Boss, what are you?
Shut up, Carlson. I'm talking here.
You've got to be kidding me. Why on earth would we take in an organization that uses guys who just tumble over from a single kick?
To be precise, it was a kick to the abdomen.
If 6-0 attacks us, we're finished. Everything she's done to get this far has been through manipulating information. Now that she's no longer on our side, she'll obviously exploit our weaknesses. So Hidania or Semakai has to step in and protect us.
And if we say no?
Then we'll fall apart, and people with nothing to lose can do anything.
For the record, Semakai is not an organization that just anyone can join. You must undergo a strict screening process to be accepted.
What? Are you saying Hidania accepts any Tom, Dick, and Harry?
I never said that.
Fine. I'm feeling generous today. I'll let you join the Peony Association.
The Peony Association's a little...
Shame Moran isn't here to hear this. Anyway, I'll decide after seeing the list. If that list's enough to hit 6-0 where it hurts, what the hell? I'll even let you join Hidania. But if you're lying, or it turns out to be nothing at all, who knows what I might do then?
That's not going to happen.
Good girl. Didn't think you'd be this obedient. Don't go setting up bombs or anything like that. That's only reserved for people of a certain level. All right, copying's all done. Sakura? Take a look at the export logs. See anything familiar?
Yes. I remember making a few transactions there.
Does it say where they're getting that thing from? The production facilities are in the Outer Rim. There are 23 of them in total.
It's more than I had anticipated.
Since Fog Hollow got raided, their production probably took a big hit. Looks like they went with digging multiple tunnels. Good. Send those coordinates to her. Okay. It's time we turn the tables.
Rosanna, about those export logs.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain.
We could make good use of this.
That's correct.
What is it? What is it? What are you two whispering about? Viper, we're pulling out. What? You're really pulling out now? After we've made it this far? Did you think we'd stay in the Outer Rim forever? Got some business to take care of.
There's someone Rosanna and I have to meet in the Ark.
The Ark? All of a sudden? We're going to see Dobin. Dobin? The deputy chief? That lunatic? He's clearly obsessed with results and power. Or maybe that's not the only thing. So I suppose you could call him a lunatic. Why are you meeting him? To have a grown-up conversation.
Boss.
I'm not the boss anymore.
Why did you betray 6-0 and side with the Underworld Queen? With 6-0, we could have whatever we want. We could have lived in style. So, why do we have to side with these people who treat us like nobodies?
Now's the exact moment to bail.
What?
The great thing about 6-0 is that she keeps a low profile. Whatever shady stuff she does behind the scenes never leaks out. Look at what happened in Fog Hollow. It was complete chaos. But in the end, Moran took the fall while 6-0 got off scot-free. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Did you hear about the attack on the Ark?
Yeah. They said EH did it.
And you actually believe that? EH washed her hands of this and decided to become the central government's lapdog. The way I see it, that's 6-0's doing. Though I have no idea what she's aiming for. 6-0's getting greedy. To be exact, she doesn't care whether people know she exists. She must have something to back her up. That's why she's so damn confident. The Mist production zones are expanding rapidly, and deals are booming. That's exactly what caught the exotic and underworld queen's attention. She's bold, and doesn't even bother hiding it. That's why we have to pull out now. She used to have the advantage of lurking in the shadows, but now she's playing the big shot in the underworld. It might be fine for now, but eventually, people like us are nothing but disposable. So yes, pulling out now and siding with the Underworld Queen is the smart move.
Boss, you've got real foresight.
That's why I'm still alive, running the streets like a back alley thug.
Are you happy with that?
What? Being a back alley thug?
Yeah.
Life-changing opportunities don't just fall into your lap. Even if they do, you have to stake a lot since nothing's free in this world. I'm terrified of taking that gamble. If I lose, it's over.
Does that mean we're stuck being a back alley thug for life?
Of course not. Life-changing opportunities do come. When that time arrives, you need to be ready to put everything on the line. And even if you lose it all, you've got to be strong enough to handle it.
How do you even prepare for such a thing?
How else? You just live your life to the fullest.
Huh.
Come on, let's go hustle the Nikkes.
Okay.
Nice. Got the coordinates. You got them too, right?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right.
What are you waiting for? Lead the way.
Huh? I don't even know how to read coordinates.
What? Aren't you from Exotic? How can you not know how to do that?
I just don't.
I don't either.
You big dummy.
Hey, you're no different. Well, let's just get going.
Where to?
Anywhere. First, we grab anyone who looks suspicious, ask them about the coordinates, and then...
Man, out of every plan you've come up with, this is hands down the worst.
Jin, what are you doing here?
Of course I was tailing you. Fog Hollow's cleanup is still in full swing, but you slipping out alone looked far too suspicious. Where are you headed? And you even brought Jackal along.
Hiya!
Hello, Jackal.
Well...
We got the coordinates, but we've got no idea how to read them, so we don't know where we're going.
Huh? Coordinates? What kind of coordinates?
Jackal, wait! You can't just tell...
Oh, it's for a misproduction facility or something?
Moran.
Jin...
Didn't we agree not to get tangled up with Mist or 6-0? Back then, you heard something about some so-called hacking whiz named 6-0, so we busted our asses trying to track her down. And what did we find? Zip. Nothing. Hear me out, Moran. Remember what happened when we picked a fight with 6-0? And what did it get us? We got completely wrecked. We were framed with that bullshit charge and couldn't say a damn thing. Nobody believed us. Our reputation hit rock bottom, and the boys can't even get work now. Fixing up Fog Hollow was one thing, but that doesn't put food on the table long term. Touch 6-0, and we lose. Every time.
But still...
Do we stand a chance?
The odds aren't great, but...
Oh, my head. Moran, you really shouldn't be acting on your own like this again. If we get pinned with another false charge like last time, we're done for.
That's why this time...
This isn't about whether we land jobs or not. If this goes south, the Peony Association will get dissolved. Yeah, sure, we're a piss-small organization. But if you're the boss, shouldn't you be looking out for the guys under you?
I do care about them. That's why...
Forget Nutrium. They're reduced to gnawing on plain Splendimin. Have you ever tried that stuff, Moran? It's got no taste. I mean, literally, none. Not a hint of flavor.
Hey! Let me talk.
Go on. I'm all ears. Let's see what you've got to say.
This time, I'm not acting on behalf of the Peony Association.
I'm doing this on my own, so the Peony Association will be fine.
Come on. Things don't work that way just because you say so.
That's why I'm in disguise. I'll put on a mask, sunglasses, and a hat in a bit. So just act like you don't know, okay? I've got this.
After all that we went through, why on earth are you doing this? I just don't get it.
I can't let it be. Things like Mist shouldn't exist. I just want it all gone, so please try to understand.
And if it goes wrong?
You'll be there. I also asked Rosanna and Sakura to take good care of the guys.
One wrong move, Moran, and we'll lose it all. Not a thing will be left.
You know, I used to be terrified that everything I'd built would come crashing down all at once. But come to think of it, I hadn't lost a thing. The Peony Association has always been strapped for cash, and no one ever wanted to join anyway.
Moran, that's nothing to brag about.
I've never cared what strangers say about me, and I don't care about these false charges. You, Cadet, the Underworld Queen, you all believed in me. And that's enough. So let them point their fingers at me. Bury me in all the accusations, and I'll wear them like a badge. They can vandalize our doors with graffiti for all I care. Because my subordinates and my friends know who I am. I've lost nothing, and I have nothing to lose. It's okay for me, but not you. You can't fall any further. This is my fight, so I'll handle it all by myself.
So what? You're saying we should just sit this one out because it's too dangerous?
Yeah, that sounds about, right?
Oi, guys! Moran's telling us to pull out!
Huh? Wait, why is everyone here?
It was way too obvious you'd try to handle this on your own, so we snuck along.
Guys,
Moran, look at their faces. They're fuming because you looked down on us.
Look down on you? Why would I ever do that?
Moran, we're your subordinates. If you tell us to die, we die. If you tell us to live, we live. So don't try to shoulder this alone. Do you need me to remind you about whom we're gathered here for? A boss never lowers their head.
This has nothing to do with profit. Our names won't be cleared and our lives won't get any easier. So why do it? Because it doesn't sit right with us. Because we know it's wrong. Are you okay with that? We might get slapped with even more charges. Are you still fine with that? The Peony of the Peony Association stands for wealth and honor. But if you stick with me, you'll be moving further and further away from that. Are you still okay with that? Then let's roll. Everyone here scrapes by doing all sorts of dirty work. But even here, there are rules. There are lines you must never, ever cross. And to those who ruin this place just for their own gain, it's time we show them that even the filthiest back alleys have laws.
Moran, here.
This outfit.
Even for someone of your age, these cute outfits might have some demand. But as the boss of the Peony Association, surely this is what you should be wearing, isn't it?
Thanks.
I'll handle the coordinates.
Oh, sure.
I told you over and over how to learn to read coordinates, but in the end, you never did. Wait, don't tell me. You knew we'd be able to join up thanks to that, so you didn't bother learning. Wow, guess our boss really does have incredible foresight.
Cut it out already.
I'm starving.
How many is that now?
5.
We've still got a long way to go. There's 20 places in total, right?
23.
Okay. We just have to hang in there a little longer. Let's go, guys. Destroy everything. Leave nothing behind. Mist has a distinct smell. Wipe out every place that reeks of it. If you smell it but can't find it, set it on fire. Mist is weak to fire. Take down anyone who gets in your way, even those who beg for mercy.
Huh? They've got bombs attached to them.
Bombs? Where?
I can hear that beeping from their bodies. It's killing my ears. And they're coming straight for us.
Again, with the same trick. You and I will be fine, but my subordinates, they're only human.
Want me to take care of them?
How?
I'll give them a kick, send them flying, and then kaboom! I'm awesome at that.
That's a bit too much. Can't you just tear the bombs off and toss them away?
I've never tried that before, but I can totally do it.
Great. I'll leave you to it.
Got it.
She's insane. What the hell does she want to do with this place?
Come on, isn't it obvious? She's planning to get everyone in the Outer Rim hooked on Mist. Turn them into puppets who'd gladly die if she gave the order.
What good is loyalty like that?
Loyalty? Moran, that's not what 6-0 wants. All she wants is obedience.
What the? Here to mess with me again?
Moran, I didn't bring it up before because I figured you'd get all worked up. Sugar's just been staying in the Outer Rim lately. She's not really doing anything in particular, but just hangs around all the same. And from what I hear, the girl's reeking of Mist.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm here on scavenger business. Got a request.
Don't tell me.
Yes, it was a request from 6-0. To guard the Mist production facilities.
You know exactly what this place looks like, and yet...
Looks like the client liked the way I handled things. Said something about loyalty, or whatever. So, I decided to go ahead and be a guardian for those who were forced into this line of work just to make ends meet.
Sugar!
on your left.
Huh?
Wrap your arms around my neck and hold tight. Pretend we're fighting.
Huh?
They just zoomed off on the bike?
Think you could go after them, Jackal?
Bikes are a pain. They're way too fast.
Damn. Didn't expect she'd get snagged like that.
Hey, I swear I saw that bike slow down a bit before hitting Moran.
It slowed down?
Yeah?
Guys, she'll return on her own, so let's just clean this up. Just because she's not here doesn't mean we can slack off.
You're not gonna chase that bike?
I'm more of an intellectual, not exactly built for physical stuff.
What's an intellectual?
It means I use my head instead of my fists.
Your head? What you gonna do, headbutt him or something?
Let's just say it's similar.
What a thick skull you've got!
All right, Jackal. Do your thing and help us out.
Gotcha!
So, what you're saying is... Liverin went rogue. She stole Hammering's head that had been contaminated by the crystals, and brought it to 6-0. Which led to a terrorist attack in the Ark. And now her whereabouts are unknown.
Hold up, is she seriously okay? She looks like she's gonna blow.
I'd probably react the same if you or Neon got into trouble.
Ah, right. That makes sense. Yeah, that's also tied to the terrorist attack.
You two, if you're going to whisper, do it properly or just tell me straight.
All right, we'll tell you directly next time.
And what do you intend to do once you find Liverin?
We'll ask her about 6-0's location.
To be precise, where her core hardware is at.
And then what? I see. Let's go then. I think I know where to go.
You're still under house arrest, right? Don't worry, we'll get you out. So gear up and come with us.
No, we're leaving now.
Huh?
I'm okay. Let's go now. Liverin has worked with 6-0 for a long time. She's probably the one who's worked with 6-0 the longest. I'm not exactly sure where 6-0 is, but I have a rough idea. Looks like you've come to the right person. All right, we just need to go a little further. Liverin's probably at the first house we used to live in together. This is the slum. So there are loads of places Enid can't keep an eye on. I'll take you there. Yeah, it's okay. I just need to stay like this. If I stay right here, everything will work itself out. Then I'll go out. I'll go see Fragile and apologize to Hammering too. That should be enough. By then, a lot of time will have passed, so things should have settled down. Yeah, that's how it'll be.
6-0 will probably be dead by then too, right? Then there'll be no one left to torment me. And since so much time will have passed, everyone will forgive me. I really wish time would hurry up and pass already. The soundproofing's still awful.
Liverin!
Again! 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 Fragile! Oh, it hurts! It hurts! Just die, Liverin! If we die, there won't be any more pain! So let's just die!
Her temper's no joke.
Calm down. Let's talk first.
Commander? Counters? It's not a dream. Fragile, you told them?
That's right. I'll see to it that you're put in the rehabilitation center. For the rest of your life, you won't ever come back out again!
No, Fragile! I'm the victim! 6-0, she made me do it. I had no choice.
What do you mean you had no other choice? What the hell have you been doing that she still got you on a leash? Liverin! Out with it! Stop stammering and tell me the truth!
I don't really know. I've, never actually seen her.
6-0 is an AI. She must have a core hardware, and we want to know where it is. You don't have any idea at all?
Did you say AI? 6-0 is an AI?
That's right.
I'm pretty sure she's human.
She's not.
If she's an AI, then why would she do that to me? I think I might. At first, at the very beginning, there was always a place where I got the assignments. I didn't actually meet her, but I always received them at the same spot, through text on the monitor. After some time, it switched to the phone.
Guess she figured making you go back and forth was too risky?
Yes, she must have realized that too.
Then there's a pretty good chance the core hardware's at that first place.
Highly likely.
I remember. I do, but... Commander, you've got, a lot of power right now, don't you?
What on earth are you saying?
Then, if I help catch 6-0 this time... Could you erase everything I did before? Maybe put in a good word with Ingrid and maybe Enoch, too? If the past could be undone, maybe we could go back to how things were before. Then maybe I could finally live a proper life.
We can't go back.
Huh?
We can't go back, Liverin.
Why not?
You had plenty of chances. But every time one came along, you picked only the choices you weren't supposed to. At every fork, you just went down the paths clearly marked off limits. That's how we ended up here. Look at the paths you've taken. They're a mess, revolting, like trash. And now, you want to undo it all at once? Don't you have any shame? And these? Did you really think hiding out here would somehow make everything work itself out? Of course not. You're out of your mind. Just accept your punishment, Liverin. You have no other choice.
I don't want to be punished. What did I do that was so wrong? All I've done is try to make a living. You know that, Fragile. For people like us to live even a halfway decent life, we had no choice but to take risks. You know that too. That's how we ended up in a big house, eating good food. I really had no choice.
Liverin, do you know when I was happiest? Here, in this cramped little single room. I was happiest when the three of us lived together. Even though the future seemed uncertain, we still had hope. And honestly, we were slowly getting better, little by little. If it weren't for that filthy money you brought, we could have kept going.
Don't give me that nonsense. You were happy too. You stuffed yourself with the food I bought and wore the nice clothes I got, didn't you?
Not once. I've never eaten the food you brought with your filthy money, or even worn a stitch of the clothes you bought.
Wait, what are you wearing right now? That's the one I got for you.
This? You bought me this with your first paycheck, you dummy. We even picked it out together. Huh? You don't even remember, huh? You keep making excuses for there being a reason and pretending to be the victim. But it was what you wanted. Deep down, you did it because you wanted to. That's the truth. Do as you're told, and accept your punishment, Liverin.
No, I don't want to.
Commander, it'd be best to remove Liverin's brain for a scan. Once that's done, take it up to the surface and feed it to the wild animals. It's completely rotten, so I'm not sure if they'll even eat it.
Both. How? Really? Is that really all I can have? Our lives aren't... I'll do as you say. But you really, really have to put in a good word for me, okay?
Don't run away this time. I mean it.
I won't. Well then, I'll leave the rest up to you, Commander. You're not coming? I'm under house arrest. And if you were to betray us again, or run away, I don't think I could take it. See you all again.
You've got some nerve asking to see me. Fine, let's hear it. But I'm warning you, the moment you start spouting nonsense, I'll turn you into a beehive.
Oh, so scary, my dear Deputy Chief.
We have come to speak with you. Perhaps it would be best if your subordinates were to withdraw.
I don't know what you bastards might pull, so I'm not taking any chances. You've got a history of pointing guns at a deputy chief, after all.
Would that be all right with you? We're about to discuss a rather sensitive matter. It wouldn't be wise for your subordinates to hear it.
I appreciate the concern, but they're nothing more than decorations.
Very well, if you wish. We have come to speak about Mist. First, let us examine this together.
Hold on. All of you, out!
I see your decorations have legs of their own.
You bastards. What the hell do you think you're doing?
It seems you already have some inkling. So I need not show you the list. It seems that quite a few of your men have purchased Mist.
Guess life is boring when they have a boss like you.
Never heard that before.
Then I suggest you take this opportunity to listen carefully. A number of your subordinates, no, in fact, a considerable majority of them, have records of purchasing Mist. And not merely once or twice, we have confirmed that they are habitual users. I trust there is no need for me to explain what happens to military personnel caught using Mist, is there?
I had no idea about this.
Huh, I see. In that case, would it be all right if the Underworld Queen were to conduct an investigation and report the findings to the central government? Or perhaps to the press?
You punks think you can threaten me?
Of course not.
Of course.
I believe it would be wise for us to be on the same page.
Oh, my bad. Of course, we're not threatening you.
You damn bastards! How dare you threaten a deputy chief of the Ark? You really must have a death wish. Fine. What charge should I slap on you? Treason? Collusion? Just say the word!
Please, calm yourself. We have come to make a deal with you. From this moment onward, I ask that you take all authority from your subordinates. Whatever may occur, ensure that they are unable to act. Having them take some time off would also be an effective approach. As for the duration, 3 days should suffice.
Isn't that too short? Give them a week off, and they'll thank you for it.
Has also taken part, has he not? I cannot help but think that even 3 days is rather ample.
Huh. True that. 3 days will be more than enough for him.
What the hell are you playing at? My men are the best of the best. What's the point of telling them to sit around and do nothing for 3 days? Planning to let the Ark descend into chaos while they twiddle their thumbs?
Among your subordinates, those who use Mist are nothing more than Sixo's puppets. To think that such individuals, mere playthings of a back-alley thug, should be entrusted with key positions in the Ark is utterly preposterous.
You haven't exactly been blind to it, have you? Your men aren't what they used to be.
The power structure is intricately entwined, and one cannot simply strike at it without care. If we were to take out the puppet master herself, order would be restored. We shall see to it during those 3 days.
You're going after 6-0? What a load of crap. That thing can't be caught.
As we said, we will see to it. All you need to do is strip them of their authority for 3 days. And thereafter, you may fully enjoy the benefits that follow.
What's your game here?
6-0 is presently preparing a large-scale terror attack on the Ark. On the day of its execution, she intends to use your subordinates, who have been reduced to puppets, to sow confusion in the response. It is our purpose to see this prevented.
You're getting almost nothing out of this. Spill your real plan.
While there are those like you who act solely for personal gain, you would do well to remember that there are also those who act without seeking any.
You thugs sure talk big.
If you give us your word, we shall hand you this list in 3 days. I ask that you make your decision here, at this very moment.
Fine. I'll do it.
Thank you. Rosanna, please check.
Let's see. All caught on tape.
Very well. We shall be on our way.
So, the deputy chief doesn't even offer tea to his guests? Duly noted.
Damn it! Damn it! Those back alley thugs! How dare they! Ah! This can't go on. My influence is slipping fast. I've got to rack up a big achievement, something spectacular! Anything just to prove myself!
Hey, what the heck do you think you're doing?
Found 6-0's base, I think.
What?
We're heading there now. Thought I'd put on a little act to throw her off. Not bad, huh? Could have snagged Best Actress, right?
How do you find it?
6-0 reached out, asking if I'd keep taking jobs guarding the mist production facilities. I was about to blow her off without a second thought. But then that saying popped into my head. To catch a tiger, you have to enter its den. So, I told her I'd do it. I worked my butt off. And that's when I started thinking she wasn't human or a Nikke. Then seeing her give different orders to 23 locations at once confirmed my suspicions. If she's not human or a Nikke, what else could she be? Some kind of virtual human, obviously.
Virtual human?
The fact that no one had seen her true form made me even more suspicious. So I checked every wire in all 23 mist production facilities. If she's a virtual human, she'd definitely travel through the wires.
That makes sense.
The outer rim's wiring is a mess. Everything's all tangled up. You can't tell where it starts or ends. Still, I checked. If even one wire from each of the 23 production facilities led to the same place, I figured that's where 6-0 would be. I dug into the ground a little at a time, on the sly. Kept looking, even while I was on protection duty.
So, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. Each of the 23 mist production facilities has a single wire that leads to the same place. And that's where we're headed. This is the closest I've ever gotten since I could have been discovered. I didn't want to go alone, so I brought you along.
I guess 2 are better than 1. But I still can't forgive what you did.
Yeah, my bad. I shouldn't have doubted you.
What happened to the Peony Association is largely my fault. I'm sorry about that too. If someone had no choice but to take that job, I won't turn my back on them. Not now, not ever. And when someone ends up stuck in crap they didn't choose, someone's gotta pull them out.
If they didn't know it was wrong, then that's the right thing to do. But if someone does it knowing it's wrong, I'd make the same choice too.
Yeah. That's why 6-0 has to be taken down. She's the one who creates the filth and drags desperate people into it without a second thought. We have to get rid of her. The scavengers also take cleanup jobs, you know?
So who requested this?
Consider it a volunteer gig.
Nice one, scavenger.
There's a tunnel up ahead. Perfect place for a base.
All right, let's keep moving. Is it just me, or is it getting kind of warm in here?
Yeah, the temp just shot up.
Are you sure we're at the right place? There aren't any guards or anything.
If she's that meticulous, she wouldn't have put anyone in such an important position. You never know where the information might leak.
Wait a sec. I'm getting tons of messages. Looks like Jin might be in some kind of trouble.
Ignore them. I'm getting them too.
What? The messages?
Yeah, it's definitely 6-0. That means we're at the right place.
Maybe we should at least check what it says.
No, she's obviously going to threaten us and make us fight each other or back down.
I can handle it.
Don't look. There's no telling what's in there. You won't be able to ignore it if you do. That's what 6-0's good at. Let's just keep going.
You've got guts.
That's why I fought you.
What? Someone's chasing us!
Probably one of 6-0's lackeys.
Damn, they're fast! We might get caught up soon.
Not a chance.
I see a computer!
This has to be her base.
So that's 6-0.
Maybe?
You good with computers?
I know how to play games.
If it's a computer, we're supposed to, like, hack it or something, right? How are we even supposed to... Ah! Large caliber weapon. That thing's a Nikke.
Not good. She's catching up. Looks like she's got a nice ride, but it's still no match for Black Typhoon.
What do we do? The computer's right there, and she's still right on our tail.
Time to put our heads together.
Hey, you're going in without any plan?
Nah, Moran. We at least found where the virtual human's base is. If we hadn't gone for it, we wouldn't have made it this far.
Ugh!
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. It only hit my back. Ugh. Ram it! Smash that computer to pieces. I don't know what it is, but it must be important. Like you said, let's go for it.
Nice. That's a perfect plan.
How dare you!
What the hell? Spit it out. I never knew a place like this existed.
We ended up taking a very strange route.
Yeah, we squeezed through this tiny hole that barely fit one person, then crawled like maniacs. Man, it was rough. And then, bam! A tunnel suddenly popped up right in front of us.
Yes. There's an old computer just a little further ahead. That's where I always got my assignments.
All right, let's keep going.
Huh? Aren't there supposed to be guards or something? Boss rooms usually have that kind of stuff.
It's always been like this. Having guards is a risk in itself.
Man, her paranoia is seriously next level.
I guess that's how she's managed to get this far.
What about autonomous defense weapons?
None. She said they use way too much power, and having them around would probably make people suspicious.
You two seem pretty close.
No, not really. We just worked together for a long time.
Figured you might want to know. Hammering's head got delivered safely. We managed to extract all the E2 crystals, and she'll be getting a new body soon. She'll be fine.
Right. Commander, do you think I could maybe meet Hammering someday? I want to apologize. Right, of course.
Keep at it.
Sorry?
Keep owning up to your mistakes and apologizing to everyone you've hurt. That's all you can do.
What if they won't forgive me?
Just keep at it. Whether they forgive you or not is their call.
But I really can't go on like that my whole life.
You'll have to for the rest of your life.
So, were you forgiven?
No.
Looks like you'll be begging for forgiveness forever, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any meaning to that?
I don't know, but we still have to do it.
So, how do you receive forgiveness?
I don't know that either.
Everyone stop. It's blocked.
What? No, I swear it was here. Maybe she moved it somewhere? I'll check again. I can find it, I promise.
Commander, I don't wish to say this, but she may be stalling for time.
Wait, stalling for time? No, that's not it, I swear.
Hold on. Is that the sound of a motorcycle?
Huh?
Huh. Everyone, get away from the door.
Partner. There's something in my jacket pocket. Make sure you keep it safe. Please. Yeah, it's a recipe. A special recipe. I'll take 5. Sugar! You idiot! Are you okay? Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Commander! Over here! Over here! This is 6-O's computer! It's broken, though? Excuse me. The dark net has been shut down. It appears to be related to you. So I am contacting you regarding this.
Feels like we've been wandering around without really accomplishing anything.
Tell me about it. But hey, at least it proves Liverin wasn't lying. And that she's tight as heck with 6-0.
The dark net was shut down, right?
Yeah, that means 6-0 was actually inside that busted computer.
But something tells me this isn't over.
Yeah, me too.
Got a minute? I have something to report.
Gah! You almost gave me a heart attack!
Moran's done with treatment. Not that there was much to fix. Sugar's injuries are worse than they looked, so she's still being treated. The bike is in the shop, too.
Is there even a proper repair center in the Outer Rim?
There is. It's illegal, but it's reliable, so relax.
That makes absolutely no sense.
What about Liverin?
She's with the other members of Cafe Sweetie.
Huh?
They're going through Enix's blind spots in the Ark, one at a time. Liverin's taking the lead, and Cafe Sweetie's installing surveillance cameras. Think of it as clearing out the blind spots in the Ark, once and for all.
It's kinda weird that you suddenly bring up Cafe Sweetie.
With Sugar involved, they probably couldn't just sit back. The work's going smoothly. In about 2 weeks, Enoch won't have any blind spots left in the Ark.
Feels like it's both good and bad. Anyway, what's Exotic up to now?
We're currently working with the Peony Association to take down the Mist production facilities. Hidania and Semakai will be joining soon, so this should wrap up quickly. Thanks for the help. Just having you with us lifts morale. It's like having a rock-solid ally behind us. I didn't get a chance to say this before, but thank you for helping Crow. Well then, I'll get in touch again if anything comes up.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
We should meet Enoch first and decide our next move.
Excuse me.
Speak of the devil.
The dark net, which had been shut down, is now back online.
Just as I thought.
However, there is a network delay, rendering it unstable. The hardware you destroyed is assessed to have been 6-O's core hardware. It is likely hardware repeatedly modified to allow her to utilize her abilities to their full extent. 6-O is still alive, though her capabilities are likely diminished. She may be using relatively lower performance hardware as her core hardware, or distributing her functions across multiple units that complement each other.
So, how do we shut her down for good?
Calculating. There is no definitive solution at this time.
Can't you, like, find Sixo with your super AI search thing?
Negative. That is impossible.
Ugh, what a pain!
Terrorist attack detected.
What?
Terrorist attacks using E2 crystals are occurring simultaneously at 5 locations. Excuse me while I respond to the attacks.
Let's help wherever we can. Enoch doesn't give a damn if people die.
Commander, have Enoch locate the nearest terrorist attack area.
Run! Run!
Damn it! Here too?
You're the commander, right? Of the commando unit or whatever, right? Thank goodness. I'm so glad I found you.
Commander, are you all right?
Shit, we're trapped! You son of a...
Anise.
Hang tight, Commander. Rappy and I will get you out. So you better make sure we all get out of this in one piece, too. Got it?
I trust you.
What the heck is that sound?
It sounds like the crystals are breaking.
Firepower! 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 Firepower!
What?
in the...
There we go. How does it feel, having a new body? Hello? Anybody home? Why isn't she responding? Ether, did you touch something you shouldn't have?
No, there's no way. I simply followed the blueprint, that's all.
Then what's wrong with her?
I'm just thinking, should I keep living as Neon or become Neo-Neon?
Do as you wish.
So what new powers do I have now that I'm Neo-Neon?
Tell her, Ether.
You're healthy now.
But that doesn't sound new.
What I mean is, your body is now impervious to any external interference. No matter what happens, your body won't change. At least, not from anything that currently exists.
That doesn't sound new either. Isn't that normal?
You're immune to corruption.
Ooh.
In theory, even E2 crystals and dark matter can't affect your body. I'm not sure about Vapaus, though.
Ooh.
No external substance can enter your body at all.
Ooh. Does that mean I'm basically indestructible?
More like you're immune to everything.
What exactly are you two going on about?
I'm actually all healthy now. What else?
That's all there is.
Your body itself has become a key.
Ether?
In short, your body now holds the essence of lost technology.
That's enough.
If she knew how precious her body is, wouldn't she take care of it?
Then what about these glasses?
They don't have any special functions anymore. The light doesn't work and Boom doesn't run either. Those things have been completely transferred to your body, so now your glasses are just a sturdy pair of glasses.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I really liked my supervision.
Also, the repaired deep outside are yours to command however you please. To them, the key is basically a royal seal. So, what do you want to do?
For now, mind if they hang around here for a bit? I just need to sort things out with a niece first. Then I'll come back and decide.
You do realize MMR isn't a hotel, don't you?
Oh, come on. Don't act like you didn't gain anything from me. While building me, the over-the-top Neo-Neon, I'm sure you've picked up plenty of tech along the way.
You've got a point.
So, I think it's only fair that I ask for this much, right?
Fine. Do as you like.
I'll be back before you know it. Mind showing me the way out?
Ether, would you mind?
Sure.
Oh, just a sec.
What now?
So, does this mean I'm part of Bacillus now? Just saying, I'm not really into shady corporations.
Naturally. After all, we made you.
If my boss finds out, she's definitely not letting this slide. Bacillus actually stealing an Elysian Nikke and building her a new body? That's tactically unforgivable. I mean, this is the kind of thing that escalates into a corporate war, isn't it?
That makes sense. I'll discuss it with Ingrid and see if we can work it out.
Oh? That was easier than I thought. Sounds like the tech you got from building me really won you over.
Now, please go. You're far too noisy.
Okay.
You're really coming back?
You bet.
Good. I'd really like you to return.
You're just itching to take me apart, aren't you?
Yep,
The blueprint's completely erased. It disappeared as soon as we started making your body. There wasn't even time to back it up. That's why Jian's being so nice to you. If we'd had the blueprint, well, you'd already be out the door. Oops, Jian told me not to say that. My bad.
So that means I can get a little full of myself, huh?
By all means, get all smug. You're the one holding the reins.
Ugh, you being this nice is making me super uneasy.
I kinda need to stay in your good graces, too. You know that tech in your body? In a way, it's humanity's long-awaited breakthrough. For Nikke's, it's immunity to corruption. For humans, it's immunity to all diseases. So maybe that kind of era isn't just wishful thinking anymore. So I really hope you'll come back and cooperate with us.
Not gonna lie, that threw me off a bit.
You'd be surprised how devoted I am to humanity.
And that's how Neo Neon was born. Hello? Where's my applause and cheers?
Oh, clap, clap, clap.
Woohoo! Wow, thank you. But I definitely went to the Outer Rim to help with the niece's performance, and out of nowhere, crystals started popping up everywhere in the city. Even I, Neo Neon, could tell something was really off.
Yeah, I'll fill you in later. Way too much has gone down, and honestly, the show's the least of our worries right now.
I see. Looks like I showed up at just the right moment.
Neon?
Yeah?
Thanks a ton for bringing Mrs. Miss.
No worries. Just make it up to me with some dance and song.
Yep, got it.
How heartwarming. I like it.
Excuse me. The E2 crystal terrorist attack has been fully contained. 20 Nikkes and 82 civilians are confirmed dead. I am currently unable to determine her whereabouts.
Man, this is a pain. What do we do now?
That's correct. Not all hardware, but any with a power source and a chipset can be accessed anywhere.
Then why don't we just wreck them all?
As of now, the number of such hardware within the Ark is in the hundreds of millions. If you include the Outer Rim, it is immeasurable. Any attempt at destruction is infeasible and would cause irrevocable damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
So what now?
Calculations for possible courses of actions are in progress. Please go on.
Do you know Dorothy? The pilgrim who took down a heretic in a single blow when the Ark was breached? She's right here in the Ark. And I've been dying to find out what kind of Nikke she really is. I searched everywhere, but found nothing. And I was at my wit's end. Until I got lucky enough to meet her and get her fingerprint. Well, not exactly a fingerprint, but more like a ballistic analysis. It tells me what her body is made of, whether it's damaged, and whether the damage patterns correspond to specific areas or weapons. Using that as a starting point, I carried on with my investigation. My apologies for the late introduction. I'm Irie of the Overseer Squad. The reason I dug into Dorothy's background is simple. She made such a grand entrance and has been working so hard for the Ark.
I needed to know whether it's the real deal or just for show. I was convinced that by investigating her past, I could uncover her true intentions. You know, I absolutely love exposing someone's secrets. Especially when it's someone who pretends to be all mysterious. That thrill when their hidden side is revealed. Ah! But I found nothing. I refused to believe a Nikke could exist without any records. No matter who they are, someone always leaves a mark. But with her, there was absolutely nothing. So I gave up trying to find records in the open. You know, the so-called public records. That left only the hidden records. Of course, even that has its limits. As a member of the inspection unit, I have much higher clearance than ordinary Nikkes. So, I accessed the central government database directly, and still came up empty-handed. If there's nothing in the central government database either, then the only conclusion is that someone deliberately erased her records. Nothing exists without leaving a trace, after all. And I don't believe any record can ever be completely wiped. Every piece of data would leave a trace somewhere. And that's how I ended up here, at the Forbidden Library. I know I'm not supposed to be here, but could you please make an exception, just this once? I just need to check on something about Dorothy, and I'll be right out, I swear. Pretty please. Just once. Really, just this once. I only need 5 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Okay?